What's going on, everybody? We back lit with another one. I totally just stole Tone Bro's whole thing. I listen to this show too much.
I'm writing for myself and others.
Anyway, man, Bright Lights, Loud Mics, Just Micah, Reflections of Light podcast collaboration. It's not a collaboration at this point. It's just a show. Like it's just what it is. It's the fusion. Like it just is what it is. It's your boy E, man. We back, man. We're here to talk this Till Death Do Us Part URL X Drake card. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna let my people introduce themselves. Quick side note: everybody knows that I am a professing Lord-loving man. So one of my guests has a name. I don't co-sign.
Whose name is that? E?
I'm not saying it. Okay. You can, but anyway, I'm E, and I'll let the rest of my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Where he from?
Oh shit! I had to go grab it because it's getting cold outside in Chicago.
Hello, it's cold down here too.
Hello,
you feel me? This little Bob joy. I told y'all that. Hey, the Bulls want to know. I told y'all.
Knicks want to know.
We talking about the Bulls right now.
All right, you got it.
I'm from Chicago.
Hello.
It's your boy Hollywood, man. How y'all feeling, man? We in this bitch. I'm gonna need for niggas to get off Justin Fields' back. We're 3-3, buckos.
That's hilarious.
Let's get it poppin'.
Ooh, I ain't even got my goals in.
You don't. You false flag.
I'm still a gold mouth dog, nigga. Oh my lord, this the big cheese, aka Just Calvin, and we in this bitch. Echo the light. Shit me.
All right. Oh, it's my turn? All right.
Yeah, get your shit on there.
Oh, shit. I ain't know. What's good, people? Lead Chair. Chill with me. Top tier podcast. Top tier podcast on YouTube and on Caffeine. And yeah, man, we here.
Last but not least.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, my real name is Aaron Cherry of Play the Five. I'm a co-host with Just Calvin. Some people say that, we go to war, we put cherry and cheese together like a charcuterie board, but and then in my spare time, sometimes I perform abortions, and sometimes I do it for money, or sometimes I get Beasley to, narrate a children's story for my daughter. Depends.
God bless America.
Out the fucking gate with Bob.
God bless America.
Moving on. So we're here to talk the To Death Do Us Part card. Who's excited? Who's?
I'm just using the same bar I just said. It's just like an NBA season. It's a big game. Like we at the Garden or something. It's like LeBron at the Garden.
Who played the Garden?
The Knicks.
Oh.
You have the same record as you guys.
Nah, for sure.
You know who gets y'all team lit? You know who gets y'all team lit though, right? You know who gets y'all team lit though? What's his name? Derrick Rose. Where he come from? Where he from?
Chicago.
All right, cool.
I ain't doing no tripping. We brothers today.
Hey, we both want to know. Hey, we winners. We're winners.
Brothers today.
We're winners. We're
winners.
My fault, Ledge. We had to beat the Pistons. Do you ride for them?
Spurs, man. Spurs.
Oh, then you Gucci. Then. Don't worry about
it. But no, I like the card. I think it was a little bit overblown by some of the finest people in media and fans alike who were quote unquote in the know before others were. I think that's always dangerous. You kind of make people undervalue a card that's good as opposed by you overselling it. So now it's undersold and undervalued by you overselling it early and not just letting people organically fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if everybody was hyping up Summer Madness Summer Madness 2 before we just all seen the trailer and seen all the Return of the Legends, it would have never had that same feel. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because imagine if we didn't know about the card and then Drake dropped the fucking trailer.
Yeah, it would have been a different effect. So, but overall, to remove myself from that, I still think it's a dope card. Like Hollywood said, it's still a big card, an important card. But to me, I don't look at it as far beyond, you know what I'm saying, what Summer Madness was. I still like Summer Madness. It feel like a known Summer Madness card. It feel like it's on that level, but nothing like grander than that to me.
Yeah. They sold this bitch to be the biggest car. Of
It's
all
just
time.
join like like in the volume known. Like, all right, this is an important card. These battles.
Yeah,
matter.
very important, good battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's for me. How long we all been watching this? For me, I just got to see the card play out. Like a card can look trash or phenomenal on paper, and be vice versa, and respectively. Like so, I just want to see what's gonna happen. So, you know,
Yeah, I just think what hurts it is like having 2 rematches on there.
that's a fact.
That
Because when I saw Surf and Calico and Nitty and Rex, I was like, Drake, did you just like sit out that year? Or like, did you like was that the year you was just like, nah, I was on?
I mean,
tour
them battles ain't. I mean,
Yeah,
we can
you
get
know,
to
yeah,
it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So,
It ain't, I
you
mean,
know.
I can understand it.
But the thing is, when Nitty, yeah, we gonna get into it anyway. So
Might as
yeah.
well go ahead and get it popping.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
so-
Start from
What
the
have we
bottom.
missed? Hold on, because we've been going for like 7 years in battle.
We done
Like,
missed a couple cards.
My head
NHB,
down here and
I
shit.
wasn't
Now my
really-
shit was up here last time.
NHB Prestavia was the star of that card to me.
Okay.
Shout out to C the Boss. She did great too.
I still like 40 and KC. That was a dope.
40 was in a bad. No, hold on. First of all, we're tripping. To me, it was Yoshi, wasn't it?
that's
yeah,
so
most
true.
definitely.
Yoshi was the star of that card.
Nah,
Yoshi
she
did
crucified.
her.
Yeah, she did.
She
Cautious
did it so
back
bad.
then.
He forgot it happened.
Yeah,
I
you know what I'm
still ain't
saying?
watching.
Like when you get 30, it's just crazy at first, and it's just like, all right, ain't no need to revisit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but
Real
yeah,
quick, because
Yeah.
I feel like we was talking about this behind the scene. How we talk about a lot of the random shit that happened in battle rap, and Yoshi being what's the word I'm looking for? What's the good word?
Promiscuous.
Controversial.
A
Controversial.
free spirit.
Let's do. She's absolutely a free spirit. I love Yoshi, but controversial.
Calico
let's say
says that Yoshi is the female version of him.
Ew.
I don't know what that means. I
Nah,
have
it's
no idea what that
apparently
means.
it's because he says a lot of the stuff that she's afraid to say out loud. So apparently they must
I
have a
get it.
relationship.
Okay,
in
I see
person.
what you mean. On some
Oh.
spirit animal shit.
Yeah, you know.
I feel you on that.
Mm.
But to say that Yoshi's 30, like I don't see a lot of women that just be 30 and niggas like that.
She 30
she-
Tory though too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
like she has very strong wins on caffeine. Like
Yep.
very, very strong wins. And our only losses are against, and I guess this might sound misogynistic, I don't know, but against males. So whether you think that means anything, but she, like when Swamp say, hey, I beat all the niggas. I mean, she beat all the women and she's a
Yeah.
woman. So, I mean, she's doing what she's supposed to do. So I just want to give her credit to that. She be smoking motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Also,
she
that
be
bill
getting
collector
along.
battle was mad debatable. Like I
Yes,
had
it
Bill do
was.
one, but she only died against drugs, and that was a writing issue for real.
Yeah.
Like
Actually, Judge has gotten his father bag, and I agree with 98% of the shit he said, and I appreciated him. Like,
Yeah,
he
she-
just
no,
like,
it's great.
it was an
It was
angry
just a
father.
miscalculation. She prepared for a different type of drugs. Like rarely do we see
Yeah.
drugs get that introspective and personal, and it just was. It was tough to deal with. But
Yeah.
you know,
Especially she went more like surface level brotherhood type bag. It was like, no, we really could have.
Yeah.
He low key. I think me not know what a battle no more damn after that battle. He's like,
Yeah, he did. Like he did what B-Dot was supposed to do.
in a drugs way, which is insane. But no,
Insane.
shout out to drugs.
that card, the NHB card went like the stars. I would say was Yoshi. I think Casey and 40 shared the stardom. That was a good battle. Though I got 40 kind of clearly winning. I got 40 clearly winning that, and Prestavia did what.
Lord.
Prestavia is doing like what you're supposed to do when like an up and coming boxer is like looked at as the one. Like you
Mhm.
get through those little early ranks of the people, like, okay, we're gonna give you a veteran who done got a lot of experience, but you supposed to beat him. That's kind of what Diesel was set up to be, like a person with a lot of experience. But if you the star that you supposed to be, you should clear this least first hurdle. And that was like one of the first hurdles. So she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, she kind of got her up out of here.
Yeah,
Was there a
that's
card
easy.
after that?
Well,
Do we
Summer
want to talk
Madness.
about?
y'all about to say
I don't really want to talk about it. I just want to say shout out to Easy and Chess. That's all I want to say.
That's really it.
That's
oh
literally.
no,
all I
and then
wanna
the car after that.
We
too.
don't got to. No.
Screen and roll. My nigga Beasley now got picked. They got pick and roll brick wall on Hall of Fame.
Bro, we watched that shit. Me and Aaron watched that shit at the crib, bro. I'm talking about watch every piece of cringe, nigga.
Yeah, we
It
ain't got to
was
talk
so
about that
funny.
super fight card.
It was so
No,
funny.
That card, that was literally the worst card.
It was
on
so
caffeine,
nah, but
I
I like what Cuban did, bro. I really liked what Cuban did. I like
Y'all-
it, bro.
I'm a hater. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
not Cuban.
I'm
Sirius Jones. I liked what Sirius Jones was doing.
I liked what Swamp was. Nah, man, we ain't gonna talk. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Otherwise, because that was one of my. I thought Swamp was talking nice. Personally, I thought Swamp was talking pretty.
Swamp was in
nice.
rare form though.
I'm pretending that card didn't.
But he
exist
kind
in
of
my
opened
arm.
up with his intro like that. He wasn't gonna be bull crap in that battle, so it was just like, and he showed us he wasn't lying about that one bar.
But that was a good card. Yeah. He stumbled.
You said that was a good card?
No. No.
That's what you said.
I meant to say that was a good battle. That was a good battle.
Okay.
That was actually the best battle on the card.
Yeah. That's like saying you're the smartest kid in special ed.
So you know I'm finna
kid in kindergarten.
As humble as I usually am, I'm so finna highlight me and Ledge for this first battle. So from the bottom, we got Pat Stay versus Real Sick. So in 2018, I believe, me and Ledge were telling dudes like, yo, I know he hasn't had many battles on URL yet. And salute to all you guys that was like, well, it's not the same stage. Well, nigga, guess what? It is now. And we've been saying since 2018 that when Real Sick get on that stage, it's going to be problems for anybody who steps in front of him. Not that he was going to win every battle, but he damn near has. Yeah. So I'm just saying, Pat Stay versus Real Sick. What y'all thinking, man? How y'all feeling about this battle?
I like this battle, bro.
That's a great battle. It's a cool style clash.
I gotta say something, E, just to be controversial.
Of course you can. Yeah, that's your role.
Don't do that. Don't disrespect my culture like that. You think you better than me? You think
not
you
at all.
think you better than people?
I understand.
Bees, am I lying?
To the show, so I'm not even finna sit here and cap for nobody.
Bees
am I lying, Bees?
I'm looking forward to what you got to say here.
No. Actually, it's something I noticed. So I know that argument of he's been on stages before, and I agreed to it. I was with y'all with that. Civil War was the biggest card he's been on in URL.
And he lost.
Niggas got him losing. Now I thought he was dope. I thought he was
that first round dope. Was crazy.
I like the look. No, I got Av. I got Av 2-1.
It's the culture debating both sides.
I think the culture got Av low key.
Yeah, the culture does have Av.
I think the culture got Av.
I think I would say
it's like 60-40.
I would say it started out 50-50 from people who was just in the building, but as once the app started, once it released on the app, I did see it started slowly moving towards Av with a heavy,
like a heavy almost, like on cam. Even Av.
I got Av too, and you know how I feel about Sick.
For sure. But I'm not. The thing about it is, I wasn't mad at any outcome or whose opinion on either side of that.
But my argument was just to say that because I mean, it's a close battle. You want to use Av? Av is one of the top 5 hardest niggas to beat. So
clearly, that's
you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So, but my point was, it did seem as though it didn't seem like he had trouble with the crowd, but he had to adjust. It seemed like he still had, whether it was material, cadence, breath control, like it seemed like he was still adjusting to the stuff. Whether it was it could have even been transitioning from caffeine back to a stage again. It could have even been. It might not even been just you.
I don't think it was that. I think it was 1-1 going to the third. And I just thought he took a bad approach with a bad angle. His third usually his powerful angle was his third against Danny. He had a powerful angle against Mike P. He's a really good angler, and his angles usually seal the deal. Yeah. His angle against Av is so not accessible to the public. You can't really angle with him with anything that's substantial. Yeah, so he was
background pretty bulletproof.
Yeah, he was just grasping for straws. So when you're grasping for straws, you're gonna look weird trying to pull that off.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I just think
kind of how what Nitty looked like at first with that training angle. Versus
go back. Hey,
look, I'm talking about at first. At first.
Back.
Yeah,
he ain't.
Yeah, before Tay Rock had a lot of things on his jacket, that angle did look weird to people. Yeah, people on stage. So So I just think because his first round he had great crowd control. The crowd's rocking with him. Second round they were still rocking with him. It was just a third to me. And if you look at he really came from big stage, like the battle versus Dre Dennis on UW is a big stage battle.
International battles too. He battled in the UK.
He battled Maverick on Premier Battle League.
That battle so underrated to me.
One of his best battles.
Yeah,
that's the one that was on the SMUK stage, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
steel yard. That's a fact.
Mhm.
Still yard, yeah. So like I just think he just took a bad approach. I really just think that's really all it was. I couldn't see no other blemish. I think Kid Chaos really had more of a trouble adjusting the big stage than Real Sick. I feel like he was a little off his game more so than Sick was on that Civil War card.
And that's crazy. He was in well, no, it was North Carolina, but it's
Yeah,
still,
not the same.
the crowd wasn't really rocking with him.
He was going like quick though. Like his
He was.
His
versus
pace.
He
But-
gonna need a few more of those to like tighten that style up for that main stage, because I believe he does have a good performance game. I thought he would have performed a lot more than he did, and he didn't. He did a lot more just rapping than anything. And I was kind of expecting you to dance, because you danced a lot in that little corner versus Jay Kruger. Like I was just like,
And he danced versus Chesson at first, which was
That
one of
was-
the best rounds of the year.
yeah.
Right?
Still love his third, man. I still love his third.
Third
man.
was
man, he
crazy.
danced a lot.
But
Man,
I
this
think
nigga be dancing.
I think
But,
I
you know.
said this before, but if I haven't, I'll say it now. Kid Chaos is doing what B-Dot refuses to do, which is learn how to adjust on the big stage.
No,
That's interesting.
Y'all already know.
Yeah, we know.
one.
Yeah. On
Hey,
cap.
B-Dot, man, we ain't seen you in a while, brother. I hope you healthy. I hope everything is good, brother. You took some time away from social media. I hope everything is good. But B-Dot, and what I mean by that is there is a slight adjustment you have to have on the big stage. Now,
That's a
some
fact, yeah.
people are good enough to just get through it. Lux doesn't have to change his style. He's
No.
garnered that respect. There's certain people that I got to do a little adjustment. I feel like Twerk does it, JC does. I just feel like there's certain rappers that it's something I could do that kind of, whether it's theatrics or whatever it is. B-Dot refuses to do that. Now, do I think he has the ability? Absolutely. He just don't think he has to. He's like, my talent is good enough. I should get the treatment that I think he thinks he should get the treatment like Lux and Nose get, where it's like, I just rap how I do and you gonna like it. I don't have to throw in a punchline or captivate the crowd. What Kid Chaos is doing is not, I'm going to go through it. Like I'm going through it, seeing what works, see what doesn't work, see what I need to improve on. I appreciate that. You want to disagree though? I think you want to disagree, bro. What you want to say?
So, because I'm a B-Dot fan as well, and I think that he has adjusted
B-Dot
throughout
fan.
his career. I think he has.
I fuck with him.
It's
You a
so
B-Dot
weird
fan.
that he a B-Dot fan.
You a B-Dot fan, huh?
No, yeah. Sorry, no. It's what can I say?
With that name attacking the queen.
Man, come on.
Where my hat at? Where my whole hat at? Wait a second. See, you brothers. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, B-Dot really is like in my top 5 like personal favorite battle rappers to watch, and I think throughout like his career, he kind of switched it around where he's kind of started on more bigger stages, and he just kind of liked the small room more as he took more of them. So like against EK, that was a big room, even though that was the West. Like he had great control. He won that battle pretty clearly, I think, and the crowd like really rocked with him. Against Swave, even though he kind of lost he got a little bit emotional in the middle of Swave's second and third. Like he was still able to, like, crowd control was never really an issue for B-Dot. It's just, I think he has a very clear preference. And I think at this point, like, he's been battle rapping for a good couple of years to where like he can afford to not take as many big stages. I don't think it's really an adjustment to. I think it's a personal preference.
He said that. That nigga said, once the stage come back, I'm cool.
I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you on that point. It's a preference. I think he could do it easily. What it is, and as
You
a
just
B-Dot
saying that Kid
fan,
Chaos is choosing to
he's
do
choosing to do it.
Yeah.
More so with B-Dot, and this is my biggest criticism with him. And it's gonna be funny because I have to use criticism. He doesn't like criticism.
Not at all.
Like he doesn't.
Or
B-Dot. Kid Chaos doesn't either, but you can tell he listens to it. B-Dot doesn't like criticism because he just feels like he's right. And I respect that. If you feel like you're right, you're right.
I think Kid Chaos will make the adjustments. I think he just, to me, his was more telling the Real Six to kind of get back into the prediction. However, with saying that with Real Sick, I actually think Pat Stay is going to get this.
I got Pat.
I think Pat, one, he's been sitting for a while,
and he's coming off a loss.
Yeah, he's been sitting for a while. But even with that, it counts as a loss. But in my heart, when that battle was announced, I felt like they pushed. I was like, they forcing this battle for no reason. Because Pat and Sean was on record saying, if I want to battle him, I want to battle him on a big stage. They literally both said that because the battle makes much more sense on a big stage.
Same shit with Lux and Surf.
Then that battle, not only was it a volume, it was like that production studio.
It was on a set of a
Martin.
Martin.
It was an outdoor setting.
It was so
part that was shot outside. Like it was cold.
It was so weird. You had the few people that were there were like so far back in the shot, like the aesthetics of that was just it wasn't it. Yeah. And so I kind of put a mulligan on that battle, but he did lose that battle. Big stage is where it's at. Now this won't be the biggest stage, but I'm hearing capacity anywhere between 400 to 600 people. That's enough for him to get all of his bars off. Like he's very into crowd participation and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's gonna feed off of that, where I think Real Sick is gonna rap really well. He's gonna do what he does, but it's not gonna be any engagement, no connection with him and the fans. I said Real Sick can angle his ass off. I don't know if he got I feel like the angles you can take on Pat Stay, so it's going to hit harder from someone else. I don't think Real Sick can really dig deep in that bag to get him. He could prove me wrong, but I just don't feel like he can do it. I feel like somebody else is going to do it. Someone more of his like age range, someone who's had like history with Pat Stay.
Yeah, because you feel like Pat Stay still could little boy you. You know what I'm saying? Like Pat Stay could still be like, you just got here. And you know what I'm saying? Getting his like, you know what I mean? Like he could get in that Suge bag quick.
Yeah.
They said that about Mike P though. Like I think because I guess when Sick battled Mike, like a lot of the angles on Mike had been so overused already, like post the Rida battle. Yeah. And I think Sick found a way, especially in rounds 1 and 2, to like put his own personal spin on that.
Yeah,
and I think he can put his own personal like bars 6 spin on any Pat angle, whether it's like, oh, I'm buff and I'm white, or if it's like literally anything else that you could pull from Pat's catalog. Because I think if he can do it in more than one round, I think that'll solidify a win. But it'll depend on rounds 1 and 2, and if he can adjust. I think Sick takes the third.
This is the thing though. Real Sick funny.
He is.
Yeah. Real Sick is funny, dog. Like he's underratedly funny. So if he can like at least match Pat Stay's charisma, you know what I'm saying, with his funny, I feel like he'll be able. It ain't gonna be no ass whooping. I would never think.
One thing that has occurred in leading up to this battle that I haven't seen from Sick at all was zero social media activity.
Facts.
He literally up until like 2 days ago, he was like basement.
You got to figure it out, bro. This not gonna be no easy fucking. This ain't gonna be none of that.
He ain't been on social media, but he has been making social appearances. Like he's been been on DNA show. I believe he was on Black Compass not too long ago. Like he's been on shows. I just think Pat Stay is a guy that's not. He doesn't lose too many battles in a row. Losing that K-Shine battle and sitting down, he probably learned something. The stages are back. You got Drake, a fellow Canadian. He's going to want to really put on for this show with Drake putting behind it. And, people forget his ability to freestyle and rebuttal. Sometimes it's best when you go against somebody as dangerous as Real Sick because their best lines is the perfect time to rebuttal and respond to something. Because you only rebuttal and respond to the craziest thing said to you. Real Sick gonna say something crazy. I feel like Pat Stay gonna have like an answer for that. So I think Pat Stay gonna probably get it 2-1. I agree. I think Sick gonna get the third, but I don't know, man. Pat Stay with a crowd is just a different.
He kind of got that bullet Pat Stay got that bulletproof charisma. Like you can't really like just straight. There's no direct attack you can give to him. Like you gotta really. Y'all play Batman Arkham Knight?
Yes,
I did. Yeah.
I just played it recently. So
you know how Batman has the armor that nobody can mess with, but when he went against the Arkham Knight, he knew exactly how to get him point blank range. So technology, the way it works out, it wouldn't work like that. He gonna have to do something like this because it's like that's how Pat Stay is. He just you can't. There's no real clear way to just.
He white goods.
Yeah, period. I say he's good. Like, yeah, point
white
blank.
goods.
You know what I'm saying?
Does anybody got sick?
I do, because I'm just hard headed.
I got sick. I got sick. I got sick too. I didn't hear a lot of points, so if I double or if I reiterate anybody's points, I'm sorry. I have a daughter and I had to feed her, and now she's good, so I can cook some more. Let's do it. I just think there's a new guard, and I just think I know Cheese is pissed off, but hey, go blame Mook and Reed. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Don't blame me. And then blame past their last fucking performance. That shit's
Hollywood,
on the
we got a
Reed
pod tomorrow, bro. Don't. We got a podcast tomorrow. Don't put Calvin in a mood.
He'll be okay. Care about him. Care about him at all. Care about him at all. So I just be thinking it's a new guard, and by saying that, it's not even just the artist, because I still think it's a lot of art. Kyle, Hollow. I think Hollow's won a lot of his last few battles in this new era. It might be ugly or nasty battles, but I feel like he's been beating these motherfuckers. So I still think it's artists from that era that translate. I don't know. Pastay, maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment. That K-Shine battle pissed me the fuck off.
Because we had him winning. Me and you had him. Remember
I did.
we said
I had him doing Shine bad too, and Shine wasn't good. He should have won.
So no, because but you taking away the fucking.
I got
like
you.
That, right?
I'm gonna tell you though.
All right.
The way he was, what leads because Pastay doesn't battle a lot. Mm-hmm. So what leads me to believe, and the Shine battle was a highly anticipated battle for him. That his material was fucking terrible.
In a big room though, like
it was
different. He is in a big room now. I agree to that, so he can cater to the fans and all of that. But I don't know if the ears of the current fans is just gonna let Pat Stay get away with some of the stuff that he was able to get away with back then. That's just he's funny. His charisma.
You talking about after caffeine? You talking about AC after caffeine?
Yes, AC after caffeine. Facts.
All right. I don't think the turnover in fans from the time he battled Suge into now are drastically
changed that much, bro. It ain't that much of a drastic change.
At my predictions, I think it is, bro. I mean, this is a huge thing that happened between Suge and now COVID. Like a huge thing happened.
Yeah, but the fans remain the same. Like I don't think there's like
the ear. The ear.
You mean because
you can even tell. Look, go to Civil War. To me when I'm watching battles now. I was very. I was anticipating the Civil War card to drop because I was like, it's certain artists on there. I want to see what they're gonna do on the stage. And for the most part, excluding Kid Chaos, who had a lot of pockets where he did do well, everyone translated well. And I was like, oh, the new fans they giving the new era talent the same credence that they gave the old talent, where just do your style. We know how you rap. We gonna react to it. So it's like. I think in this era, Real Sick has the advantage. I just do. So I think he has the advantage.
I think particularly with this being a Drake card, we're gonna see even more so of a casual fan getting tickets to this event than the hardcore fans that you're speaking of. Think about Civil War and the names on the Civil War, and with just like in Carolina. They was owed this event really because the initial 2-on-2 with Briz and T-Top didn't happen there. So like you had a lot of retread fans who were waiting on a card there. So they were like dying to react to almost anything. Whereas this Drake card is going to be I want to say the word country club-esque, where there are going to be some people in the building that you like, I didn't even know you watch battle.
You think it's going to be like Total Slaughter?
Yes, but not as
yeah,
not I don't as think so, bro.
No, not totally Total Slaughter, but like I said, I there's some people that I've heard that's going to be there, and I'm like, I didn't even know they watch battle rap. So you're gonna have some of those people there. You're gonna have people like there's gonna be women just buying tickets just because Drake. They're gonna want to, I get the
Champagne Poppy.
The tickets are $80 to $85 last I seen. I'm pretty sure his concert tickets for his events are more than that. So
Yes.
you telling me? So you telling me?
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Liz. Talk your shit.
So you telling me a
Talk your
person
shit.
who wants to get close to Drake only got to pay $85 to pull up to an event where he's going to be visible or be around in that area? Of course. So I think that is going to favor Pat Stay because his shit is more digestible to the casual listener. So, and in the building, it might look totally different on cam, but when we do these predictions, I'm going for what's going to translate in the building. And when you first see it, I think he's going to have some bombs. He's gonna have some bombs. He's gonna have a couple of haymakers that shake shit up.
Hollywood.
I got it. That's what I got.
You want? I got past that.
You said what? No, you said Hollywood. You asked a question?
I think he's trying to
Right.
put money on it.
I got past that.
You want to do a bet? Damn, am I this confident as shit? What you want to put on it?
Same ball, 50 ball.
A 50 ball?
Oh, you $50 confident in this battle?
He gave me. After he dropped the 50 ball against Lou, he had Lou win. I mean, he had.
Honestly, bro, Chicago, bro, I shoot dice and shit, bro. I'm just really from the bet era. It just makes things more fun.
Right. That's why I fuck with you. We shoot dice.
Yeah, I'm really from that era. So, damn, let's save it, bro. Let's see if we got a different one. If we could come back, and if we ain't got no more bets, we'll come back to this one.
Yeah.
All right. So,
but I $50 pending, parentheses.
Got you.
Me sick. Calvin.
I got
You sick too, Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
You what you, Aaron? Who you got?
I got Pat 2-1. I'm with Ledge that I think Sick will take the third.
Yep.
Rock on. All right. Due to me being on the time schedule, let's get to the next one. Jazz the Rapper versus Gaddis.
Gaddis 2-1.
I got Gaddis 2-1 as well.
I got Jazz 2-1.
I think this is the battle Jazz gets exposed for being overrated. I had E Hart 30.
Okay, bet. Can I speak on that?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad take at all, actually.
I had E Hart 30.
Jazz is. We can agree that Jazz is slightly overrated, right?
Absolutely.
I agree. Not
Because she
everyone's
good.
gonna agree to that.
Because she's good. I don't want to say
You
she's.
think
super
she's a
overrated.
what? What'd you
I
say,
think
bro?
she's a queen, personally.
Good answer.
Wait, to say she's overrated, I would have to ask you where do you think she's rated?
Top
to be
3.
over?
Has
Has that been a consensus? Like people got her in the top 3?
I think
They kind of talk about it like that.
They got a damn near one damn near.
Really? Okay.
So how's she overrated?
Jazz damn near in a rating where they don't even rate her. It's just like, oh yeah, Jazz over there, and then it's like battlers.
Really?
Like they got her that high. I think Lady Flames will do Jazz filthy.
Oh, of course.
It will get really dark.
But if you say that on Twitter, you will get destroyed.
I want my mentions to be lit for that.
I think
because
that in itself shows the being overrated, right? You will get destroyed for making that statement. Niggas don't. You really Hollywood. I'm fake Hollywood. You said people gonna see.
I'm gonna say save this tweet. I'm gonna tell them. Save.
I'm with you.
And every nigga, I'm screenshotting for every nigga that try to delete.
You gonna be doing a lot of screenshotting.
I know. I'm gonna have everybody card on file. And if it gets set up and happens, and this whole scenario we talk about hypothetically comes to fruition, I'm calling every nigga. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna take that day off.
Never take that battle.
I'm gonna take that day off just so I can say everything.
She would. She'll take that battle.
Jazz will never take the battle.
She would, but because she's the ultimate strategist. Just like that's why I got her winning this battle.
She gonna strategically.
I am with that. She is the ultimate strategist. She is the ultimate strategist.
I'm gonna come clean. I just don't like how Young Gaddis rap at all. I hate it.
It's an acquired style. I ain't mad at that. But I will
shit like beer.
She was fucking
like I had
wild.
like,
bro, she wasn't wilding on official to you.
No, she was wilding, but
at some points, yeah,
it was weird. It's still
crazy.
It's still like you can tell that she's doing something cool, but it's like,
but it's not that crazy.
It's like,
but it also looked like she's I was about to call her a nigga. That's disrespectful, I think. She might disagree. I don't know. Like,
no, I am a nigga.
Like, exactly, I am a nigga. But like, she is one of the women. If she want me to, anyway, she's one of the women battlers that seems like she's still tweaking her style to this era as well, which I always liked it. Like, I feel like Mook could change 7% of what he do, and he'll be better than everybody again.
I think she cut a lot of the humor out of her content from over the years, because you got to remember she came from that grind time King of the Dot era where joking was a big element in getting you wins over there. Because remember, a lot of those battles was judged battles, you know. So that humor shit help. If you look at her comebacks since she battled Lady Caution, the 1-rounder, battled RX in the West, and then
shit out of RX too,
and she battled Just Official.
Not really shit out of Official.
Not really any jokes that really was bombing. She was kind of getting straight to the point.
She's very rappy.
Yeah.
Right, from a technical standpoint,
that's why you don't like. Yeah, you don't like that. She's
as Tone Bro would say, she's most definitely a death by 1,000 cuts type.
Yes. Yes. She's very, I'm going to do these I'm going to.
Yeah. She a pen nigga.
You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a pen nigga.
She's a pen nigga. Shout out to Posey.
Individual.
A pen
Yeah. I just got Jazz because
I got Jazz because I don't really fuck with her. You know what I don't like? I don't like street nigga Jazz at all.
You about to get hella street. She been around Surf.
I know, bro. She been with Surf and shit. Like, she been get what ladder? She got a ladder on it.
You know the ladder about the like. You know this about to happen at least once.
She got a ladder on it.
Jazz just be setting herself up to put herself in positions where she don't want, like where she wants to be in, where she can't really lose. I never wanted to see this battle personally because I feel like
I never thought of it.
In order for me to really know how good Jazz is in this era, I want to see her go against the dogs, like First Lady Flames, Coffee, and people like that. But she said, I'll go against Coffee in a big stage. I'll go against someone else in a small room. It was like that, like she knows the danger of going against Coffee in a small room, so I want her in the big stage. She know the danger of going against somebody else on the big stage. I'll take him in a small room. She took the least dangerous person that she could have took on her comeback, but can get the biggest reward. Because it's like I'm battling a female legend, and I beat her on a Drake card, as opposed to potentially getting what happened to her with when she last time she gave somebody a shot. It was official, and we see how that turned out.
And if you. They better not set up no First Lady.
But if it wasn't Gaddis, it would have been fit though. It would damn near be the same thing.
It would be the same thing, but that's what I'm saying. She positioned herself.
It's fit. You got it. Keep going.
She ain't her too. She ain't. I don't got her in the level as Gaddis like that, but she's regarded as like.
You said fit terrible to you?
No, not Misfit. I'm tripping. I'm thinking my verse.
No, I'm listening to E.
My bad.
I'm
thinking my verse. I'm thinking my verse.
You saying fit terrible?
Standing on my team.
I said
no cheese.
I don't see it, bro. I'm sorry. I've gone back. Yeah, Misfit. I've gone and watched battles.
Official either.
She was okay, my nigga. Like it wasn't. Like,
I'm just asking.
I'm not mad at you, Les. This is like built up from multiple opinions. Like, when I say this, they be like, "Nigga, are you for real?" I'm like, bro, she hasn't shown me nothing that's like, yo, that's terrifying. I haven't seen a terrifying Misfit.
Well,
but it's kind of clout.
She 30 Pharaoh bad.
100%.
I get it. It's fair.
Thank you.
I know where you're going. I know.
Fair is pure sex appeal.
God bless.
No, he shooting out here.
God bless.
But in the words of my man Calico, tell me when I'm lying.
On me. God bless him.
Rhyme good. I ain't lied yet. One of the most.
Salute. I'm not a hater. Like I don't try to change niggas' minds on Misfit. I just don't see it or get it. But that's just mine.
Yeah. But I just think Jazz
is got cheeks too. Keep going.
Yeah, I just think Jazz sets herself up in positions, and I just think I don't know. Gaddis is like, even if Gaddis wins, I don't think there's going to be a way where I say, "Oh, Gaddis cleaned the floor with her."
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a 2-1 either way, and Jazz can live with that. So
you think so?
If people say it's I mean, she lived with it when they said it because I got Hart clearly beat.
I got Hart clearly beating the shit out of Jazz.
Bro.
But when people came out of that, because I know some people who was in the video
I think the
around that
culture
time.
got Jazz. Like
the culture had Jazz, and then when it released on YouTube, it started getting even. But you ain't never seen her come out like she don't care about 2-1 debatables either way. That's what this battle is, and she knows that. She was not going to ever take anybody dangerous. And as good as Gaddis is, she's not dangerous enough to beat her. And I feel like what Calvin said about her like unorthodox style and in the building, Jazz gonna win.
That shit ain't gonna hit, dog.
It ain't gonna hit. It ain't gonna hit too crazy. I think Jazz.
You are right about that.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Okay, so what you said about the Pat Stay Sick battle, and honestly the Death Do Us Part event as a whole, because of it being that particular crowd size and that particular type of crowd, do you think that if Gaddis pulls a little bit, kind of like a blast from the past
Like
from
Pat
Grind,
Stay?
do you think if she's able to like go back to that humor bag and weave it in with the shit that Calvin doesn't like, do you think it'll be? Do you think? Do you think it'll be a long night for Jazz, or do you think that like if Gaddis can pull off what I'm saying, do you think it's a long night for Jazz, and do you think Gaddis can win in that particular setting?
Yeah, I think she could. She would have to tweak it because again, she came from the grind time. Like grind time humor is different than URL humor. Because I know a lot of people say like it's just all gun bars. No, it's people that joke over there. Like Ill Will has crack jokes over there. People forget that some of the earlier battles from the Smack era, Math when it gets Iron Solomon, and it was Math, the quote unquote bully, the one who was cracking all the funnies. Like people forget that. It's just like a lot of terrible takes that just forget history. But anyway, I think that if she does tweak and go into that humor bag, but kind of make it more so a little more current event shit, a pop. Or like the right angle approach, that's a good take. I think she could win if she does that. But I talked to her. I had an interview with her after her RX battle. She just said she just want to show people she can rap really well. Like she's kind of focused on that. It's kind of like y'all remember when Suge was like, I only want to battle pins to test my pen.
Lost every battle.
Nigga lost every
Gaddis,
wait a second. Every battle.
Against the pins
battle.
Yeah, he lost against Nitty. He lost against Chef Trez. He lost against JC. Yeah,
B-Dot.
I don't count that B-Dot battle as a loss for either of them.
Really?
Like I know that's weird, but like
that's a
Suge came out
30.
and like did what Suge was supposed to do.
I had to ask you when the last time you watched that battle.
That's a 30.
When was the last time you watched that battle?
Probably about 2 weeks ago.
That's
Cosby current.
He watched it. He do this shit, bro.
He'll beat out. I watched that battle like
I watched that. I watched
That's
it.
a 30.
I watched it over the weekend because
Should got two. Should got two clear, and then I think that 1 and 3. I think go to B-Dot, but you could debate 1 or 3.
If you want to be a Suge fan,
I'm a
like. But if you just like that, no, I know what you're saying. I agree to you. Like if you want to be that guy. And be like, oh, Suge got the what was the third? Like you gave him the second. And
yeah,
third
I'm not giving him for that bedpan African shit, man.
It's all
That's one bar.
Nah, it's not even that. It's that you had a baby with a drunk bitch, and then like that crazy. Like that was cool. And
that
I don't
angle,
know why,
bro. That shit
so
don't
funny.
make. But bro, hypocrisy never makes. When I watch battle, hypocrisy never makes sense to me. If I'm game banging and I talk about people who you're game banging, but you're game banging, that doesn't make sense. Like I can't be a blood judge and Chris.
I got Jazz 2-1. I mean,
by that logic,
I want to get off the subject too crazy.
Ledge, that's what we do. We get off subject. We've been here.
I know, but I want to make sure E get to wherever he got to get.
Yeah.
You right.
I got Jazz because Gaddis gonna get in that weird bag, and I'm not gonna like it unless she gets funny. Unless she gets funny, I'm gonna fuck with it. But if she ain't funny, I'm gonna be like, all right.
You think Jazz big head ass pretty? That's
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to change my prediction. I got Jazz 2-1 too. I think it's just Jazz gonna have more substance, while I think Gas is just gonna be more flashy, but it's not really gonna be saying much.
You stand next to the water, but the water never ripples. A ripple.
I even think about that. That's
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a ripple effect. Now that's what I call a ripple effect.
So
That type
Jazz
of
gonna just pull out her titty and be like, "Now you seen my titty. Now I'm a real woman." And then she
Side note,
win.
that did happen on We Go Hard. Shout out to J Love.
Ew.
Fuck out of here.
That definitely happened. I'm not shouting that out though. But,
Yeah. But, you know.
Wait, she pulled her titty out?
Not only did she do it, then when they ran it back, a nigga in the crowd came out and did it, and she just let it happen. I'm pretty sure it was part of her entourage, but the fact that it happened is crazy. Go on, We Go Hard is one of the She Go Hard battles. J Love versus somebody. It was
I'm not
a
gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Y'all are all gonna watch it before you go to bed. Don't lie.
I'm not.
All gonna watch it.
Only says She Go Hard. You could say We Go
Yo,
Hard.
I ain't gonna front.
And
It's some actually quality female battles on that joint. But anyway,
I want to see that fucking eye battle card, bro.
that's what I want to see.
I need to go see that eye battle card. Is that eye
I
battle
want to see
with
Ace versus
Ace versus
homeschool?
homeschool and
That's
My nigga Ace took
Oh.
a bump for the culture, bro.
Yeah.
That's a wrestling bump.
And
That's
Luke
a bump
Castro.
for the culture.
Who Luke Castro battle?
Mew lips.
Mulips.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
I want to see
Salute
that.
the
I wanna
Lex
see
because
those.
I don't think he ever gets enough credit.
Top
Agreed.
5 battle league.
Period.
Agreed.
Top 5
Next
battle
up,
league.
T-Rex
Keeping
versus
up.
Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty 3-0.
Oh,
His
Oh.
double taps are always official.
I just wanted to say that I
Mm.
got Gaddis 2-1 unless she wears basketball shorts. Then Jazz will get the first and the third, but
Respectfully.
respectfully.
I respect.
Mhm.
But I got,
Yeah, I got rum. That's it.
I got
Yeah, I
Rum
got
Nitty.
Rum. It's just like his double tap game is retarded. Like,
Yeah, it's
T-Rex-
sad, but he cannot lose.
T-Rex
That nigga cannot lose the second time.
T-Rex can't breathe after the first round, G. He can't breathe after the first round.
did he just say his double
What's that
tap
up,
game
man?
is
He
retarded?
can. What'd you say, bro?
Did he just say his double tap game is retarded?
yeah, like
All right, I just wanted to double check that was terminology.
In
all right,
retrospect,
yeah.
that's
I forgot. My bad.
No,
I was thinking, I'm on my Zombieland bag.
Does
You know,
anybody got
shotgun
Rex?
blast to the face
Anybody
twice.
pick
Oh,
nah. Why would I do that?
Oh, it sounded like, I thought somebody.
Who gave Rex a round versus Easy? Let me see who I
Me?
can judge.
Me?
Okay. All right, cool.
You think you better than
You
people?
think you better than people?
And
Beasley in
he
my
showed
line.
he
You
was
right.
better than people 3 rounds. So
You
I
right.
mean,
No.
it is what it is.
No.
No.
All right, cool.
Beasley,
It
am
was,
I lying?
it was just shit.
Yes,
All right, cool.
you are. But in this moment,
Hold
yeah.
on, nigga. Ice voice. All right. No, I got Nitty 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Nitty don't. It's
Rex
like
gonna be
on his
entertaining.
second time around, he got even crazy. He's gonna get even crazier than the first.
Rex gonna be entertaining though.
I
For
did not.
shit.
I could not believe he did what he did to Cortez again.
And
I
what
thought-
Cortez?
Nah, Nitty didn't win that battle though. Cortez just lost it. Not to take away from Nitty because Nitty did amazing. Like Nitty went nuts, but like I still think Jack Boy beat Cortez, and that was
Thank you. I'm glad you said it because I was gonna ask you. Thank you. All right, that's all I need to know.
One, two, bro.
Motherfucker,
Oh my god! With the Big Bang Theory, I got the Wild of Wit, fam.
bro. And listen,
All right.
y'all.
So who? Who?
Everybody
All
got
of us
Nitty.
is on Nitty 3-0?
Yep.
Everybody
All right,
got
we don't
Nitty.
need to waste no time on that battle.
I think Rex get around.
Jack and Diddy would have been
I don't
so
believe it. I
fire.
think
That
they
was the
gonna
next
give him
battle.
around because he's Rex and he gonna slam his hat. But once you compare the material, it's not even gonna be close.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
no
my
one said he's gonna deserve the round. I'm just saying he's gonna.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Fair
yeah, you got
argument.
it. Yeah, I can't argue with that logic at all. Sue
fair
Surf versus
argument.
Calico rematch. Who y'all got? I got
Cal
Calico.
I got
30.
I got-
Cal 30.
Surf,
He's real. It ain't got around.
surf.
I'm not mad at
I
either
was
opinion
hurting
in
when I
this
found
battle.
out sandwich bags was for sandwiches.
Did you watch the first battle they had?
Yes.
He beat the dog
Yeah,
shit
he
out of
beat-
him.
Yeah, he beat.
Okay.
He
Beat the
Surf
dog
bad,
shit.
man.
That shit
He about to
ass,
beat-
pussy.
He about to
Actually,
beat the dog shit out of him
this
again.
is just a theory, but this card shows that Drake's favorite battle rappers are Nitty and Quirk,
Mhm.
because you know good goddamn well that Nitty is going to like revenge punch Rex's head off, and you know that Surf is going like Cal will fight back more than Rex will, but nah, Surf remembers, and
Surf, remember that, bro.
Surf remembers.
Surf,
We could
remember
put the
that.
we could put the money right here.
Bet.
Cheese.
Dead
What do we got?
homies, nigga. What?
I don't bet.
Dead homies, nigga.
I don't bet Caucasians. Y'all have white. Like, it's not. It doesn't affect you. You win, so you lose. So
Yeah.
it
You
doesn't
can't
affect.
just say white privilege to get out of a bet with me.
I
Like,
absolutely can.
that's fucked up.
I absolutely can. I just did it. It just happened.
I'm going with Surf.
What can you do to stop
by a hair, man? I
got Surf.
I just don't see him. He's a guy like it really like. So one thing I was saying on the other on the show with Nico, shout out to my brother, Voice of the West. I was telling him sometimes we cannot try to force what's an important battle to a battler that they don't see as important to themselves. So like, you know, I had a talk with T-Top about a battle, like, yo, dog, that'd be crazy. And he was like, that's cool. I'm like, in my head, that'd be a fire but no, he was more motivated to battle, you know, chess. And it showed, right? So with Surf, I feel like Calico is someone he doesn't want, because when Calico got the one up on you, he talks shit that gets into your skin, man. Like when he talks shit, it is that's why I picked Surf to really destroy John like he did. Because do you really want John to have bragging rights over you? Nah, not really. And I feel like
you want a nigga like Cal to be able to say, I beat you twice.
And that's really my only logic. I know I'm here to be all technical, and that's really it. I just don't see him losing twice to Calico and they both are heavy on Twitter, having to deal with that every day, all day. Nah. With Drake being there too?
Yeah.
Ledge, I got a question.
It's still rounds I can't get out.
Ledge, I got a question.
That was crazy.
Do you think Hitman felt the same way?
No.
Yes.
I don't think because I just think Hitman's in a different space. I think Hitman would have if he was still in this battle rap space. Not to say Surf isn't like removed, but he's in as far removed as Hitman is, because Surf was still a host like for Caffeine being around. I think what got him back in the mode was watching those young boys on the UM4. Like I don't know if there's that still shot of him looking like this and Geechee next to him when Piranha was battling. Like I'm hearing some shit.
It was during the Kid Slade verse too.
Free Piranha, by the way.
Free Piranha.
I just need to
Free Piranha.
Like I never forget how Surf was looking at some of these battlers.
Even the Ace and Cortez battle.
Yeah, it's like in any field that you removed yourself from, certain shit will rejuvenate you. I felt like he was just rejuvenated, whereas Hitman just come back like that all the time. I don't think he really cared too much about the old battle. You know what I'm saying? I think Surf cares. Surf cares about this.
All right, let me I'm gonna get my little bars out and then I'm done, bro. And we gotta at some point in time maybe I'm reaching. I don't care. Midwest bodies. We might have to talk about Cal in these GO talks. We might have to. If you really break it down, you might have to talk about Cal in these GO talks. Cal's last three opponents were Nitty. Well, not Nitty. Hitman, Geechee, and who was before that? Ill Will?
Nah, he battled Ill Will a couple of years ago.
Damn. Who? Oh, Verb.
And Verb. Cool. He arguably won all three of those battles.
I got him 3-0.
I got him 3-0 in those battles.
I also have him 3-0.
That's a pretty tough road in three different battles. Very different battles.
I don't say this to be a hater because I am a huge fan of this individual, but can we, not to say that we can't give Calico his flowers, but can we give Calico as many flowers for beating that Verb?
I think that was a good Verb, though.
Disrespect.
No, that's a good question, but I think that was a good Verb.
I was about to say, I thought that was a solid Verb.
I think that was a pretty solid Verb.
I think
that Verb would have beat a couple niggas.
That Verb was better than the Verb versus Tay Rock and Miss Hustle.
Agreed.
It got progressively worse.
I think it was better than Geechee. I think that Verb was better than Geechee.
I like that Geechee Verb. That Geechee Verb was tough.
I like that Verb versus. I like it. I'm saying.
I would say it's on par. I would say it's on par.
I think it's on par on that one though. I think it was a good Verb, but
I still got to give you credit for that.
But out of those three, Verb was the lesser opponent. I'll give you that. Out of the Geechee and Hitman battle, Verb was the least dangerous opponent.
Yeah, for sure.
But he won all three of those battles to me. Fairly clear.
I think it stops him.
You might be able to debate the Geechee one. I guess that's probably the only one you could debate. Some people will. In this era, people would debate.
I wouldn't, but you can.
Yeah, you could. But
some rounds I still can't get out.
That's Surf. I
Sir.
just
Why
think
he
Cal.
he just
I
ran
just
the
think Cal is over his career has been
No.
very hard to beat.
Cal's got wins, like a lot of
He
people.
don't lose.
He don't lose. Yeah, he don't lose.
He
I
doesn't
just think only thing that's stopping him. And I did. Oh man, this is a whole different subject. But I'm gonna go with
there.
Surf Edge. No. That's a whole different conversation. But GOAT wise, it's a couple things that's stopping him from even being like the GOAT of the Midwest, even though you can put him there.
I got him number one.
That's fine. But so like him, Hitman, and Verb got things going from like Verb got the strongest resume by far of the three.
By far.
Cal
got the most clear wins though.
Cal got the most clear wins.
Hitman the biggest.
Hitman the biggest, and you can argue he was the most consistent while being the most active. Because Cal took patches off. What slows Hitman down from being that is in the big game matches, he wasn't like the Hollow battle, the first ever Summer Madness. He lost Surf. That was supposed to be that Surf and Hitman then was kind of like how they was trying to build up Geechee and Twerk.
That's why that Genesis card happened.
That's why it happened. They tried to recreate that. He lost that to everybody a lot as time moved on. So he lost to Verb. You know what I'm saying? So that's his losses. We all know Verb, the pay Verb era, losing to gyms, just getting 30 by. So he got bad losses. What will knock Cal off was him not really being as active as those guys for a huge period of time. And then also the fact that a lot of people can say, well, when they were at their peak, you were looked at as the third guy, even though the record might prove otherwise.
But then longevity comes into play because he's probably at this time probably the best still. Or
but I'm saying it's a debate.
The best rapper in the Midwest right now, personally.
You said who? No, it will currently. Currently it will. It will might be the best battle rapper.
No, I'm saying the fact that that's a debate on him being the go to the Midwest kind of be like if you still haven't fully got that role.
But I mean, we could do that with New York though.
But don't nobody give a fuck about being the king of the East Coast.
They don't. It's not a clear consensus on who's number one between Lux and Mook.
Yeah, but Lux and Mook are more separated from their pack than I feel Verb and Hitman is. Than like let's say,
come on, bro. It's Verb, Hitman, JC. Even Ill Will still.
Okay, but look.
No. I'm just saying, Ill Will, JC, it's a gap too. It's a huge gap.
Right.
A huge gap.
Okay, look.
It's probably a bigger gap than the New York gap because you got Hollow.
No. Because look, Mook and Lux are in New York, right?
Right. Yeah. Mecca shit don't hit to a Midwest nigga.
Hollow.
Keep going.
Hollow is in Virginia.
What? That nigga from Yonkers.
All right, we getting all sides.
Listen, because I'm speaking in terms of like how
he got somewhere to be.
My wife ain't back yet. So.
Hollow not from Virginia. He from New York.
No, what I'm saying is he's as like in
you talking about
terms of like
that's cap. It's like Jersey.
No, bro, he's not that close to Mook and Lux.
Are you serious?
Did you just say Hollow's not close to Mook and Lux?
Are you serious?
I don't like Hollow. So.
I know you don't, bro. Hollow and Lux, that battle. Have you seen that battle?
I tried to stop y'all. I knew where he was going. I tried to.
Hey, Liz, sometimes we gotta take cheese to the shed and beat his ass.
No, we gotta save our brother. We gotta save our brothers out here, man.
He can't do it.
We gotta save our brothers sometimes, man.
Listen, man.
Sometimes you gotta listen.
Come on, Cheese, man. Cheese, wilding with that one.
Listen,
tweaking.
Hollow, not the
Don.
not the Don,
I don't like him, and I don't get it.
Wait, so who do y'all got though? Who did y'all pick?
Yeah, like who do y'all have? Like,
I got Surf.
Surf.
I got fucking Surf.
I told y'all I had Cal 30. I came out the gate said Cal 30.
I got Surf. E, who you got?
I got Cal 2-1.
See, I don't know if y'all ever peeped.
The one thing about that whole superstar, the whole thing about that superstar badge, Hall of Fame, golden type joint. It don't work on niggas like Calico. It doesn't work. His presence and dominance alone it screams. I don't give about none of that.
None of that shit you talking about.
And he don't have to say it. It's just him being there. And who
I get any shooter I want, LeBron James.
It's just like he don't have to.
That's not even hard.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
not
just
even
like
hard.
you can't superstar your way out
You
of
can't.
a battle.
Like what Cal said to Hitman, like I ain't about to be bootlicking to be in cahoots with you. Not a
That
powerful,
shit
not
was
a
so
punch.
hard, bro.
Not a punch.
That shit was so hard.
That's
bro.
what Cal do though, bro.
Cal
Like, you
don't be
don't
having
exactly
them little
like-
That
punches.
Surf
It don't
was
even
the-
be punches. He'll
Bro,
just
not a
say some
punch.
really
Bro,
cool
what
shit.
That's
Sir-
why I'm so sad Piranha's in jail.
Because that's the
I am
next
that's
one.
what
That's the
Piranha
next
so sad
Cal.
about that.
That's
That's
the
what
next
Piranha
Cal, bro.
I watch
swear to
his
God.
battle versus Casino at least once a day. Like
That's
it's
That's
That
a bad
third
key.
round so cold, bro.
Yeah, that's a bad
That
key
round
in
so
for sure.
cold, bro.
But it was just some simple shit like that. Like that's when he said, I'm like, word. Like I just,
That's Cal. See,
I-
but he broke it down, bro. It's the difference between metaphors and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
Cal says is like it makes sense.
it's consistent with who, like with one line is consistent with who he is. The
everything
next
he's
line
ever
in
said.
a whole different battle. That's
everything he's ever said. So
I don't
it's
think
like-
Calico will ever get booed. I just
he got
I
booed.
don't
Booed
know
at the
He's been
bridge.
booed before.
That
He
one
got
at
booed
bridge
before.
battle, he got booed.
I don't
Uh-huh.
think.
No, he got booed versus Twerk.
Fact.
Oh,
Twerk
yeah,
did.
but that's-
Twerk
I mean,
did.
they was booing everybody. But, you know.
He beats Twerk too.
He got booed for actually getting cheered. The whole I rhyme good and I ain't lied yet got such a big reaction that he didn't expect. He said that he went all the way back to the beginning of his the pickup and they booed him because he went too far back.
Yeah.
But that's how powerful that line. And that again, another line that wasn't even a punch. Yeah, he rhymed good, but I ain't lied yet. It's tore the roof
Yeah, I
off
got
the
Cal
field.
2-1, man. That's
I got
superstar
Surf.
stuff. It's gonna be a good battle.
I'm picking Cal. I'll change my mind now.
Actually, Leg.
So
What
I'm
about
the only one
you?
with Surf?
Yeah. No, I'm Cal, man. I
You
got
still
Cal.
got served, bro?
Yes.
Sir, bro, he's not gonna lose like that again. Like I know Cal's gonna come crazy. Pause, but like, do y'all say pause on this fucking podcast?
No,
Yes.
you say some.
I
You say some
personally
wild
I'm
shit.
34 years old. I don't
care about none of that shit. You can say some
Alright.
wild shit. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
it's
never
a
gonna
whole-
pause you.
It has to be super
55.
egregious for me.
Yeah.
To pause. I'm not gonna reach
55.
for a pause,
Okay,
but it
cool.
has to be. It has to be really egregious.
If you want to ruin your Monday, say pause to a white woman. Real shit.
First of all, again, privilege.
I do a lot.
White woman.
I do that a lot.
Real shit.
Talking
Nah,
to a
man.
random
Like,
white woman.
Yeah,
If y'all go back-
me and Ledge both have white wives.
Yeah, so I do a lot. I do that every day.
oh, sick. All right, cool, great.
That's it. What do you mean by that?
Oh, sick.
What do you mean by that?
What do
You know, man. You know.
Beat out your fave. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
What do you mean? By
As a
that?
B-Dot fan,
What do
you
you
are
mean by
now
that?
in
No, no,
interrogation.
no.
Yo,
Hollywood.
that was
All
fun.
right. So if
Uh-huh.
they have white wives,
What do you
that
mean by
means-
they?
Let's see.
For the
All right,
next battle.
Legend E. Legend E. No. I'm gonna get my shit off. If Legend E have white wives,
Mhm.
that means that they, the white wives, are not around to, what is the word that a lovely black lady told me yesterday? White women are the weakest link. That didn't come from me.
Ah.
Okay.
That
There
didn't
you
come
go.
from me. But I was told. Yeah. Why are you laughing, Cal? I was told. I was told.
No, don't
that
bring
women-
cheese into
so
this
by
shit.
that logic,
Keep me out of this.
So by that logic, if they are, which I'm not saying they are or are not, but they might have an opportunity to not be the weakest link. So shout out Legend E for being with who you want to be with.
There you go. That is a very good
All right.
save.
That
Yeah,
was-
he's very good.
You still out, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
I got
So
Cal.
most
I
of,
changed my mind.
All right, so Les, me, and Hollywood got Cal. Aaron and I know Calvin got Surf. Who you
50
got?
bone on this one, cheese?
I-
Now this one, we could do that.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
now what?
So the
Talk
guy-
that
the play-
shit.
What?
I'll
Play the-
take Cal
So the
for
Play to
50.
5 podcast got Surf.
Yes, sir.
And
Huh?
yeah, all right, bet.
Okay, wait, no, hold on, wait. Cheese. Remember that pendant? We could do it on this Cal, but I got 50 on Cal.
Can I
Absolutely.
pin this one?
Okay, then. Yeah, we could pend it.
Oh
okay, then.
wow! You ain't
Okay,
want to put
then.
the 50 up on
Okay,
Sue.
then.
You've been quoting Surf randomly all
Because that's the
episode.
thing. That's the
He
thing.
rap good, but I ain't lied, check.
Because like this is the thing. Surf still got that little hiccup. This shit is quick. So I don't know. You know what I mean? This is a quick turnaround.
This is a quick turnaround.
This is a quick ass turnaround.
Yeah,
so
I will say that. That might play a
Cal
factor
was on the
too.
same card.
But
Anywho,
Cal, never mind. Next battle.
Sir, Tay-Rock versus Twerk.
This is my shit.
Twerk 2-1.
This the one for me, bro.
I put it like this, y'all.
I don't know.
We shouldn't even be having to say possibly Tay-Rock.
No.
I don't think we
not
should.
doing that
we
at all.
shouldn't have to be.
We're not doing that to Dante Rock. We're not doing that to Dante Rock.
That's
No.
Wait, what you mean by that?
I'm not knocking. I'm not taking away none of Tay-Rock's career. I don't have amnesia. I can name all his greatness. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it, but when it comes to the person who has all the intangibles, everything, I'm sorry, Twerk, he's better than Rock.
Yeah.
Around.
Fully loaded Twerk is better than a fully loaded Rock. And if we're going off of both of those things, Twerk
You
2-1.
feel me? Exactly. So I put it like this. If Tay-Rock come on at the same time he had versus Daylight, we got a classic.
For sure.
That's all I can say. Twerk
But Twerk gonna have to do a little bit more than that Loso shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course.
Fully loaded Rock.
If I put it like, and if Twerk can't prepare to be in front of Drake, you already got CeeLo Green on your album and he's sipping carbonated wine. Imagine what you can do if you do the right thing in front of Drake, bro.
Yeah, but
you might be smoking the greatest of loud with Wayne.
Here we go. But here we go again. I'm gonna stop you right there. Remember,
tag me in, bro.
See how you just said. If you can't get motivated for Drake, and what did I just say? We gotta stop putting battle rappers thinking they're motivated by the same things we think they should be motivated for.
I agree. I'm
because
a victim of that mindset.
Because I thought, I don't know, let's say 100K would do the trick for him to be motivated, and he choked bad. I thought he'd be motivated about that.
After they switched the battle for him.
Yeah.
And that's why I got
time. Shout out to Mickey Facts on that too.
And that's why I got Dontavius Rockefeller.
I thought he was going to be motivated to be the face of the league against Geechee Gotti on Caffeine's very first pay-per-view.
Exactly. He on billboards and shit like that.
But that's why I said at the very beginning we shouldn't have to say.
Oh, yeah.
That's why that was my opening statement.
I think I'm gonna go with Rock. I think I'm gonna go with Rock 2-1.
I got Dontavius Rockefeller.
I got Dontavius Rock. Yeah, I do too.
Why are y'all calling him? Go ahead.
I got Dontavius Caldwell Rock. I do. I got Dontavius Rockefeller. I do.
Because I ain't from Rock do get in the bag. It's like I'm gonna be able to quote Rock more than
and this on the stage too.
I do know Twerk is the more talented overall with the more ability, but I trust Rock in this scenario.
Hold on, Ledge. Let's break that down.
Don't trust Rock, I dust Rock. Archaeologist.
So
I would have agreed with you in the past when you said that statement.
What?
I'm about Twerk is the more like talented.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that no more. And I've used this argument. I said it with Shine. I feel like Shine changed his style to become more consistent. I think Twerk did the same thing.
Let's go through the categories then. Let's go through it.
I think his pen dramatically went down.
Twerk's pen?
Shine?
Mm-hmm.
Twerk?
Mm-hmm. Now listen, that's like me saying Jordan at this a reach, but that's like me saying Jordan at 35 not as athletic as Jordan at 28. It's true. He's still more athletic than 80% of the league, but he used to be more athletic than 100%.
I still think he's more of a creative puncher than Rock. Like I think
I agree to that.
Rock's still getting pockets where I feel like I know what he's about to say before he says it, and I hate that feeling for any battle rapper. So I think he's a more creative puncher. I think we know he's the more. I mean, just based on being an opposing figure and size, he's more aggressive. He's a better performer, stage performance. Like Tay-Rock is good, but he like to stay in the pocket for the most part on stage. You don't see him move around too crazy. I
kind of disagree with that one. I think it's
you think
I do. No, I got it. I guess it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, now keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah. Stage performer, creative puncher, aggressive. I would say I like Tay-Rock's delivery more. is just smoother. It's kind of traditional, but it's smoother, and I like it better than the flexion growl, then lower it down. I'm kind of done with that. And then, I mean, I've seen Twerk angle before. One of his more powerful angles was the angle against Chilla. To me, that's one of I think that might be my favorite Twerk battle. That's all 3 rounds clean, and he was different in each round. The third round, when he brings up him leaving the king of the dot, like that whole angle was superb. I've seen him get in that bag. I haven't seen Rock really dig in that bag too crazy. So
he did it against Daylight, but people forget.
Yeah, I agree. He did it against Daylight. It wasn't as effective because he died.
Oh no, he didn't die. It was a gentleman's 30. Bro. He didn't die.
He got shot in the face. But he ain't
and lived. Yeah. Okay.
He got shot in the face.
Okay, I'm with you.
I like that. I like that.
That's amazing.
I'll take that. He got shot in the face. And
it was a miracle escape.
Yeah,
but
he
it's like, damn, how'd you get through that?
Hey, Cheese, what you say, bro? You knocked down the clutch ones, right?
Like
yeah.
That's
I'm a clutch.
I like that. It was a miracle.
Yeah, he woke up out of that coma.
It's like, wait, he alive?
Yeah, it's one of those.
He made it.
Yeah.
He made it. Yeah.
I just ran down 4 that Twerk kind of edges him in like a bit. That's why I said overall ability. But some of that shit never really matters in one battle.
Because consistency is the most important one.
Yeah, so I got Rock.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But my biggest point was just it's a decline of what it used to.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, at his peak, which I don't think Twerk will ever get to what I even think his peak was going to be. Like, I think he in like a Brandon Roy type bag where it's like he was going to be cold as hell, but them knees is just gone. Like, he's not going to get better. Right. And even in performance, I think his health isn't going to allow him. His health physically and how he eats, he's never going to get better performance-wise. Like, he's going to slow down. He's slowing down. He has spurts like the Loso shit. But a lot of it, I think he got off for just like, yay, he's back. Because when you really, when you go back to that battle, Loso didn't, like y'all said, getting shot in the face. Loso got shot in the shoulder. Like, Loso didn't die in that battle.
No.
Some people might say Loso had, material-wise, it was close as shit.
I got Loso in the third for sure.
I do too.
I think we can say that Loso didn't die in that battle because we've seen Loso die worse. I don't think that's necessarily an edge.
Yeah, he got revived. He went to the gulag.
I ain't doing that. I've only seen that Briz battle.
Yep.
No, like the 40 battle, the 1-rounder that he had.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but those 1-rounders, I don't do that, bro.
I don't even think he died against 40. I thought 41, but I don't think he died.
I don't think he died either. But I don't do the one. Like, if you get off on the 1-rounder, kudos. Like, good job. Shout out to you.
So are we all in agreement on Rock? That's wild.
I have Newfoundland Jerseyus Twerkius.
Yeah. New Jerusalem, the Twerkius.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
You know what I love about Twerk? You know what I like? Because remember, like, I always been like, I love this nigga. I love what he do. You know what my favorite thing about him is? He's a word bender, bro. I love that word bending shit, bro.
One he messed up terribly on, and I love bringing this up because y'all no. I actually believe that bar makes sense.
Yeah, me too, bro. That's a whole nother.
We gonna break it down on another show. In fact, the most misunderstood bar show. We got plenty. I know there's plenty.
Don't bring Jack in this. Jack makes sense. Yeah. Don't do that. Jack makes sense. Every bar Jack has ever said. I heard you say Jack.
My favorite reach that
New Jersey get a headshot and spin off.
In his battle versus Rum Nitty, he said, and I quote. And Ledge, I think all of us are rather educated. So you teach kids, so I know you educated.
I know where you're going with this.
He said, if you rap about anything but a stick,
oh God,
you're gonna lose by a large margin.
I knew he was going there.
And the crowd went loco, and I was kind of like,
we went nuts for Earn Ash, bro.
I didn't.
Are you saying that because butter and margarine aren't the same?
No, because you lose by margin.
It's
and margin are not the same thing, bro.
But black people, that's the black people read.
I get it.
Black people read. Your mama ain't never said. Hold on, I gotta do it. Your mama ain't never said margarine.
Right.
Hand me that margin. Hand me that margin.
If she did say it right.
Pad me that margin. That's
Yeah,
what your
pad me
mama
that
said.
motherfucking margin.
But
Having
that's
that
the
margin.
thing. That's the thing, Hollywood. If he said margin, he probably could have got away with it.
He
'cause
said
a lot of our
margarine.
parents said he said margarine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
said
a,
margin.
that's an
He messed it up
extreme reach.
badly, like-
That's an extreme reach. That's an extreme reach.
E.
I'm sorry.
Ask your mom how she pronounces the word, and then ask your wife how she pronounces the word. See how different it is. Respectfully.
I'm low key mad, but he's correct. But the
It's a
thing
good
is,
joke.
but the thing about Aaron, he don't know is my mom got the two-sided. She got the two-faced thing. My mom can
Oh, yeah,
sound
she
whiter
turned
than
on.
your ass when a job interview was on.
shit.
So I'm just saying.
And they got that margin.
No, I had to go on mute. That shit was fucking
That was funny,
bro.
It's one of my favorite shows right now.
Oh man.
If this is my last episode on, I completely understand.
I'm
Like,
not.
No, first
Bruh,
of many.
I am like
He could take my spot. I just want to
I
watch.
legit have to feel like you're trying to offend me for
No,
me
this
to
is
get
awesome.
to that level.
Everything
And
about this
I
is
just, I just want to be here to watch it.
Let's extend the topics.
I fuck
But
with
yeah,
you.
so
for sure.
yeah, twerk,
Oh,
2 twerks and 3 rocks,
Rocks.
right?
Dontavious Rockefeller.
But twerk, like I always say,
Wait, who
twerk
else picked
absolutely
twerk?
win.
I picked twerk.
I did.
oh, E, you picked. Yeah, okay. I was looking for the second person. E, I didn't know E picked him. All
I
right.
had twerk. I got a debatable though. I think it's gonna, if twerk.
I'm
Oh,
gonna face
fuck.
palm like a mug if anything go wrong though. I
If
swear
twerk
I'm
has 3 clean rounds.
Yeah.
I said I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I know the if factor. Yeah, I believe it. All right, so because we know we're finna talk a good at least 20 minutes on this one. Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti. How do you call it?
I'm going on mute.
I got Geechee 2-1 because I don't like rabbit hole rap. Go ahead.
First of all, that's fucking hilarious. E, where that come from? That's a bar.
I've been saying that for a while.
What is rabbit hole rap,
my
bro?
God. That nigga said rabbit hole rap. That's
It's just
funny.
Did y'all see they face off?
Spiral,
So you talking
spiral,
about
spiral.
his face off?
Their face off was crazy.
But it's just in general.
That
It's
nigga
just-
Lux ain't say shit, bro. Lux is the king of double talk.
No,
The
you gotta
king
understand.
of double
You know what I
talk.
mean? Like we're gonna get it shaken, right? Because
Like,
like
listen, brother, I watch
from
you,
the
and I
era.
understand, and I
it's a
understand
different
that.
era. Like when you
I
make
hate
it do what it
Harlem
do, you gotta
niggas,
make it
bro.
understand what you're
I
talking
got,
about. You know what I mean?
I got Lux. I got Lux.
You got
2-1.
Lux? Clear?
No, not clear. But I just think I'm looking at Geechee's battles. He battled Calico. He's battled
Clips.
Clips. He's battled. I'm like, what was? Give me his 5 most recent battle. Battle Math.
Math.
KCJ,
tournament.
like the tournament shit.
KCJ,
Yeah,
the
entire
tournament.
Swamp. Yeah, all this. Yeah. That's
None
Swamp.
of them people are, and this is, I don't mean this in the most respectful way, have the battle rap IQ high enough to break a Geechee down who's pretty much bulletproof. There's only a few that could probably do it, and Lux is in that little elite class.
Clips did it.
To a degree.
Not effectively, though.
To a degree, but not effectively. And sometimes his personality, it don't lend itself to be taken serious enough. Lux is a more serious person that we see.
That's fair.
So when he say something, he drives his shit home a little bit more to us, to the viewers. I think he's going to touch on topics that, yeah, and I'm not one of these people who be like, oh, somebody said that already, so I won't hear it. I'm never that belief because because people were going in there dispelling Mike P versus Danny. Guess what? He touched on the same topic, and it was one of the best angles we ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
So I never want to cancel that because battle rappers are the most creative people walk-ins. So you never know how they can make an old angle new again. So I think he's going to touch on some topics and drive it home. I was listening to the Face Off. He says he kept reiterating how, him coming to Cali feels like special. I feel like he knows what it's like to battle in the West without being actually battling in the West. The West, if you watch the Riot battle, shout out to the Riot Network, they like a little more direct shit than this intricacies and things like that. I think Lux keeps bringing that up because he knows that too. I'm not saying he's about to be like straight direct on some shotgun shug shit, but I think his shit is going to be a little more easier to catch on the first watch, which is going to make his rounds hit a little harder. So
He was like that with Surf. just a few, like he had more schemes than he probably will in this battle, but it was very like, Surf, you should kill yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't
little subtleties that was more different. Yeah. I think he's going to be a little. I agree. I think he's going to be a little more direct, and it's going to be a little more because he knows who he's going against. Geechee is super direct. His punches are fire, but it's not like, oh, I missed that. He knows who he's going against, so I think he's going to kind of dumb it down to a degrue, just enough for it can be a little simplified.
Geechee gonna say, "Hey, cuz on NBC, nigga, bro, Geechee gonna get ignorant and shit with it. I don't give a fuck about you being no nigga from Harlem, cuz y'all niggas be snitching."
Yeah,
and bitch, you the reason why the loss, cuz.
Niggas don't care, cuz.
Yeah, I'm going Lux 2-1.
I the same thing you peeped in the face off, I peeped, but I took totally different. So follow me, Lid.
Okay.
So I peeped them keep bringing up the Cali, like, yeah, we in Cali now. You know, you get like, and you know, Lux never finishes a sentence. He like move. So like, yeah, you know, you in Cali now. So I know you got the, and I just like that opportunity. Like he'll say some shit like that. And I peeped that. So I take that as Lux already using that as a disadvantage. Because I'm not sure, but I believe this, I guess Jersey when he went against Arsenal. But this is like Lux real official away game with a crowd. I know in the Caffeine joint, the Surface probably in Cali, but there was nobody there. But this is first like legit away game. Like legit away game.
Yeah.
I think he's already put in the caveat of, yeah, man, I'm away, man. You know, he at home. I think that's kind of so Lux knows this is dangerous as fuck. Like, yeah, and he at home and it's a dangerous opponent. I think he's already trying to throw out the crowd might react to Geechee more, but don't let that sway you because I'm Lux. Like, that's kind of how I took it. I still got Lux 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's TMB. It's too many bars. It's really too many bars. I do think it's gonna be close, like you said, and I can see, and I don't know if I've said that in a way. I can see Geechee winning because he's gonna be very direct. I want to see how.
Give a fuck, bro.
I want to see how Geechee's gonna talk to him. I can't wait to see this because I want to see how Geechee's gonna talk to Lux.
I feel like Geechee can neutralize that shit, bro. Like Geechee is too. I don't know, bro. Like that shit.
This is my argument. Hold on real quick, Cheese, because I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to forget this part because I'm high now. The Cal battle showed me a lot because as much as people might not say, Cal a pen nigga. He's just cold, but he a pen nigga. He says
he's very intricate with
he's very intricate and he's able to shape images to make you look at somebody a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what he say, they scout the talent, I coach him or some whatever he said. Like it's just certain things to make them look different. You know what I'm saying? And I think Lux is at the Hollow does this as well. You don't like him, but Hollow does this as well. He's just able to make people look a certain way,
and he does it well,
very well, very well. I got him right under Lux. To me, in making people look fucking bad, it goes Lux, Hollow, Cal. To me personally, and then I got beat out like right there, but that's my own bet. But anyway, I think Lux is going like Geechee has problems like Les said earlier. Geechee has problems with battlers like that. He's had problems with battlers like that because his bars are so direct and so fire. If you are able to be as direct and like more intricate, you are probably gonna beat Geechee because you're doing what he's doing and more. Because Geechee does have a ceiling. He's just hit his ceiling and stays at his ceiling.
I look at that John battle as another. I know that's a weird, like it sounds so far away, but there's some homework to be done if you watch that John.
It was a hard battle for him. I got Geechee 2-1, but it's very debatable. But it's a very hard battle for him.
That's one of the battles that a lot of people
hate my take on that battle.
That's one of the few. I know, but that's one of the few battles that I know. But that's one of the few battles people really actually was like, I think that's one of the first his mini that like he actually might have lost that.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to say it because Geechee's so cool and people feel about John.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at that battle, and like one of the bars that stood out when he said, why beat every fucking bar when I could be Mr. Everything else? Like when John was talking about him scheming, punching, angles, like the things he lacked out. Although Geechee has been a very good angler, if you really look, he just does it in a Geechee way. The angle versus Tay Rock in the first, the angle he took against KCJ, like
the angle versus Cal was
fire. The angle in the second versus Cal, like he's a really good angler. So I think he's learned from that battle. But there's still you can still tell when he get in those pockets where he just want to kind of paint these vivid street tales, it can work against him if he's not being like. If he's not done, it can be like the Cal battle. He might give you a round where that shit works and it's effective, but then those other two, the 1 and 3, can sound a bit like a whole round. Like it can sound like I'm just saying the same shit, but I'm just punching a lot.
I'm just fire.
It's just fire. You know what it get? You know what I feel like like kind of. You know how like a wrestler don't do a move for a while, but then when he do it, it's like, oh shit. If Geechee bring that style of third back, remember that third that he ain't do that shit in a while, right? That my cousin died because that my cousin he got life before that shit when he get in one of them. Yeah. I feel like if he bring that back on the West Coast at that, I feel like he'd get that round clearly. Probably. And if he give him I don't give a fuck round, like the nigga you ain't. If he give him like a direct, bro, I get what you saying, but. These were my issues growing. Like this was what I was given. I made better of myself. You can't talk to me about like being alone. I found my way. You know what I'm saying? I had GPS, cuz. You know what I'm saying? If he give you one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Why you make Geechee like the ultimate crip? Like about running around like this. Like he don't even do the cuz shit.
Yeah, super crip.
Ever since he screamed, "I'm a crip" in the TV, I was like, damn. He is.
Now the funniest shit that nigga say is on Crip Street. Like I don't know if there's a Crip Street.
On
Crip Street.
They say
I don't know what block it is, but I don't want to go.
Nah, it's like everyone. It's like bro, them niggas.
Just what Crips are is the Crip Street.
Whatever, like wherever they at. On Crip Street.
Understand.
I think I did Mormon missionary work on Crip Street. I had like
how'd it go?
The tie and I mean, I'm alive. I'm here. Like it's cool.
I'll say, Hollywood, he's kind of like here talking with no like broken extremities. He's all right.
Yeah,
I mean, he never told us how long ago it happened. I mean, might have not been a long recovery. Who knows?
That's fair.
Wait, so who do everybody got?
I got Geechee.
I got Lux to 1. Debatable. I want Geechee to win though. For the new era, I want Geechee to win. I think I'm betting
with my heart.
I want Geechee to win.
Wow, so Cheese and E got Geechee.
Yeah, I got Geechee. Yeah.
I got Lux 2-1 because I agree with Hollywood's point about the face-off, but to extrapolate off that is like, yes, he was kind of covering his ass in that face-off in a really like articulate Lux way, but that makes me think of like, oh, okay, he's a cat in the corner. Like, and if he feels that way, this will be a very different Lux, and this will be a very different Geechee to me because Geechee is preparing for like the final boss battle, which means he's going to have to take it up a level. He took it up a level in the tournament. Like, he was rebuttaling more and all that type of stuff, and he has to do that again, whereas Lux has to protect his vanguard.
The throne.
Yeah. So
said extrapolate.
I got Lux 2-1, but this is I'm excited for this battle.
This legit the Mortal Kombat like ladder thing, and Geechee's at the top now.
Lux is Shao Kahn.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's cheese in Mortal Kombat 11. That damn hammer. But go ahead. My bad.
I was thinking if I wanted to change my pick, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it with Lux.
Bro, I'm scared, Lidge. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, this is, to me, Lux's most dangerous battle since the Cal battle.
Do y'all think this will change some shit in battle rap?
Hell yeah. If Geechee wins,
if
Geechee wins, he has to win clear. If
what
it's debatable, it don't matter.
Because I hear that shit a lot. What
because,
do you think?
The GOAT thing.
I like the
Geechee
quote.
Jumps multiple niggas.
I like the quote, the nigga in Iron Man 2. The nigga, what was his name? Whiplash? The nigga who turned. The nigga said, everybody believes in God unbelievably and faithfully. But if we were to make God bleed, the sharks would just infest the waters and that God will never be the same. if Geechee can show that guy or that guy, because that's how niggas look at Lux. If he show him he can bleed, let alone die or fall down, it's gonna get pretty dark out here. But at the same time, you're gonna see the most amazing capes come out for these Lux defenders because these niggas they gonna have like Ultra Instinct Platinum capes coming out trying.
It's like niggas who defend Bob McAdoo, like they got to.
If Lux,
nigga, I watched them.
If Lux wins, he solidifies the GOAT to me.
Yeah,
Lux wins
because the only person that's on that trajectory to be the GOAT is Geechee, but you beat him.
Yeah.
And then you look at right, and then you look at.
You got to beat Daylight. You got to beat Daylight.
Daylight is outside of this shit.
Because that's to me. Even though we think the Geechee battle is his most dangerous battle, I think Lux feels Daylight is his most.
Yeah, this is my thing. I feel like Daylight would be a side quest versus you know what I mean?
That's why I
think that's Lux. I think that's Lux's biggest battle.
But that's his side quest.
That's a personal thing, though.
Yeah, it's a personal.
I mean, but that's what mattered the most, though.
But we're talking about the GOAT conversation among
the culture.
Well, I feel you.
Yeah, GOAT. Like I look at Daylight as we use the wrestling. You know how The Rock just comes back and battles and wrestles in a WrestleMania, then goes back to do whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, that's what Daylight is.
I feel like that's what Daylight comes into.
We're not giving Daylight Rock because Rock the GOAT, but keep going.
No, you know what I mean. But I'm just I think this battle with Geechee, if he clears Geechee, that's really because everybody had him losing. A lot of people had him losing the Verb, but on the playback, if you look on the app, I don't know if that's just Verb hate because some people would just vote against whoever Verb or vote for whoever Verb is going against. So the app thing is trippy, and that's why I never really voiced my opinion on what the app says. But a lot of people will talk on playback, man, I got Lux. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he hasn't clearly lost the Verb. The only clear loss was against Mook. Mook was in that conversation, but he's just had so many bad performances outside of the Tay-Rock battle in this new format that it's hard to keep him in that conversation. So, and then Verb, he went on this losing streak. If Verb retires after Geechee, he's there to me, because you got a debatable with Mook that people said you wanted to build in 3-0. People were chanting 3-0 against Lux. You have a really good back and forth with the incumbent that's going to push the culture forward, and then you just retire. Like, damn, I went against the two GOATs and the new GOAT. I can retire. He rides off to the sunset. Nope. He had to battle Miss Hustle, Tay-Rock, etc. And fuck that up.
And he battled all the dangerous niggas from this era. He battled Geechee, Twerk, and B-Dot. Like all of the niggas that whoever they feel he got.
The last five most like new guys that we thought was the face were like B-Dot, Twerk, Geechee. He battled all three of them. So Verb kind of fucked up his own, and that's really sad. But
man.
So I
pick it up though, because I would say that 3 weeks ago, but now that this ice battle is emerging, that leads a lot of questions about Verb, which I think maybe for a different podcast.
Yeah, for a different, because I don't think that even if he a good showing, that's not enough. That's just like on a way smaller scale, champion of the year, right? Danny Myers fucked up himself so bad by quitting against Real Sick.
Agreed.
That hold on, he battled Jay right after that. Did good. Most people got him winning.
Agreed.
But it has not been talked about amongst anyone.
No one.
I haven't looked on any social media. Like that battle came and went. People don't. Somebody say I forgot that battle happened this year. Like that's how bad one loss can do to you. So like,
for sure.
Especially a loss of that bad.
He lost it, and he's battled like 3 or 4. He battled Ness. He's battled like 3 other people since then. People just anytime you think about Danny now, that's the first thing that comes up. So sometimes a loss can be that detrimental, and I feel like with Verb, I don't think an ice win just mend all offenses. So he's out of the discussion. This is kind of now if Geechee beats Lux, he's not the GOAT, but
he's closer.
He's closer, and I don't see too many people in this current era just getting him out of there.
He's over a lot of people.
He's over a lot of people.
This will be after this battle. I feel like if he don't battle for like 2 years, we gonna regard him as the GOAT.
Oh, because time makes the
if I'm Geechee, if I beat Lux,
I'm not battling for about 4 years.
I'll
bro.
holler at you at Summer
Yeah.
Madness.
Done.
Demos-
What else is there
at
to
least
do? Who the fuck
you
Yeah.
might
you
see
battling?
me
At
Summer
that
Madness 12 against Easy.
And yeah, you like if you do beat Lux, you most definitely got the what I call the Jade mythical dragon type shit. Like I'm far in the back. You gotta work extra hard for me to be like, yo,
And
who
you know
that
what-
over there making noise?
You know what'll be the
Mm,
you know what'll be the one after this one? If like after Geechee beat Lux, like if Geechee beat Lux and he sit back for about 2 years, that easy to block captain versus.
That's
Geechee.
why I wanted Easy and Mook to happen on the same card, bro. Just for narratives. I know people hate that word, but that's literally what it's for. Like,
No, there's
to
only
get those two battles and to see what would happen, because that would have been Mook legit. I knew everybody because in the 2-on-2, that shit looked whatever you want to call it.
to me. There's only two people I would, if I beat Lux, there's only two people I would come back for, because Easy might not be technically the best, because I know Real Sick is technical, Kit Kat, but he's the biggest star out of that class. I will come back for him, and I will come back for Hitman. That's it.
I'll come back
Geechee
for
wants
Mook.
Hollow and Reed,
I'll
though.
come back for Mook.
Like
I will come back for Mook because, again, it's the jazz shit. He's the most popular, but the least dangerous.
I would also come back for Hollow.
Yeah, Geechee wants Hollow and Reed.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Now
Like,
Reed, I
that's-
don't know about that. Maybe.
I don't know about it either, but that's just what Geechee.
Well, after the last battle, I got Reed beating Mook. And
no,
I got-
yeah, 100%.
I forgot
Some
about
people-
Hollow though. I got Hollow for sure. I'll come back for Hollow, Easy, and Hitman. That'll be it though. It's a very short list. But yeah,
Geechee has a great resume.
Agreed.
man, if Geechee beats
The niggas
Lux,
legitimately
that's crazy.
battled battle rap. Like
Yeah, he's battled damn near everyone.
Mm.
On both sides, because he's probably one of the few, like, I battled most of them niggas on KOTD too.
Yeah.
I got
battles.
I got those battles out the way.
I would say he almost top 5 resume all time. He got to battle Mook. He ain't battle Hitman yet, and he does have to, like, you on the West. At some point, you got to battle Diz. That's just you got to battle Diz.
I think
You
Diz
have
scared.
to, but it's just like
It
don't mean nothing.
I'ma just be like,
He'll get
Yeah.
violated. That'd be the worst battle Diz ever took.
It might not mean nothing to, like, the people who don't really, but to the West, maybe I'm just so in tune with what the West goes on because
Ledger, I get you.
Oh, Ledge.
Mm.
You underselling that, bro. That'll be the scariest battle Diz ever took in his career, bro.
it would be.
By,
Yes.
by
I
that
think
logic,
people
though,
want
that
it.
means Danny Myers has like a top 5, top 6 resume.
He does. He
Okay.
does.
That's
He
fair.
He
does.
does.
Oh, Danny
Danny got
Myers' resume.
phenomenal
But the only
resume.
reason Danny
Bird-
Myers' resume gets blemished like that is because the nigga battles everybody. It's a nigga
For sure.
named Kid Taurus in the Discord that has Danny Myers on his
Yeah,
resume.
Verb-
I remember Kid Toys.
I remember
That nigga was
Wow.
fire, low key.
I'm from that era.
Verb, Ars,
Mm.
DNA, and Diz, and maybe probably Danny.
Hollow. He's battled
How-
Hollow.
Yeah, no, I was naming who probably got the toughest resumes.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were
Yeah,
naming
yeah.
Danny opponents.
No,
Which
Verb, Ars, not in no particular order, but Verb, Ars, DNA, Diz, and Danny probably 5th or 6th, somewhere in there.
Ars has a great resume.
Yeah, Ars is definitely in there. Yeah.
Everything.
So that's it. That's it for me, man. That's it. That's all my takes.
Who
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
think gonna be battle of the night or like high performance of the night?
Dontavius Rockefeller.
Performance of the night.
I got Dontavius Rockefeller because we ain't seen him in a while, bro. We ain't seen him since this little 1 rounder.
Fuck
And
it.
before that,
I got sick.
Mm.
It's not gonna be talked about though. It's not gonna be talked about as much. But
It
you know,
might.
of the night.
That's a lot.
y'all
of
forget
niggas
that
on this
Sick one,
card,
like
boy.
Sick one of them niggas, bro.
He is. I'm gonna go.
Sick
Pat.
one of them niggas, like in the
Cal.
real world, he sell more merch than everybody out there,
Sick.
bro.
Calvin, cheese.
Hmm?
You remember how I opened up the statement of that battle, right?
Yeah, 100.
Okay. That's
said
not
you
gonna
got-
surprise me at all. Like if it happens, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
nah,
be
he
like,
go, bro. Like Sick go. Sick.
He's
If
petty,
Sick
though.
have performance of the night, it's going to be.
And you
He's
know
gonna
what's
make the
crazy
champion
about
of the year.
Sick,
He's gonna
though?
make the champion cover, bro.
If you ever meet Sick and like you like support him and he noticed like he know you, that nigga will walk up to you like a celebrity, bro. Like he's like one of the most cool niggas I ever met in person. When I met him in Civil War weekend, I was just like, this is probably one of the coolest niggas.
Him and A Ward are super cool.
And Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos.
I got an internet beef with A Ward, but God bless that man. Got an internet beef.
We know y'all dilemma.
I think performance.
Take a bet with him.
Huh?
Is it because you wouldn't take a bet with him?
It's for the same reasons I want to take a bet with you.
Oh, okay.
I got performance of the night going to Surf, actually.
Same.
And then I got Battle of the Night being the main event.
I like Surf finna die.
Nope.
Die? Ooh, that just changed.
I still can't get these rounds without me.
That changed. I didn't hear you say that earlier. All right.
I did. I said Cal. Y'all really go back to the playback. I be saying shit. I said Cal 30.
He did out the gate. That nigga was
out the gate.
Okay.
I don't be lying. I don't be playing that 2-1 shit with niggas.
Ain't no cap in my rap.
Not one. Go back.
Respectfully.
That's what it is then.
That's it.
Hollywood knows if I win a bet with him from this Surf battle, I'm gonna look at him next pod and go, "You owe me, Ghost," and he doesn't want that.
I can't have a white man saying you owe me. It'll never happen.
I was just
why
our joke.
No, that is a joke. That's a joke that you can't laugh at, but everyone else can. Welcome to black privilege. Welcome to my world.
That was hard.
And this is how you are officially a B-Dot fan, because if you ever hung out with him, you're going to have to take these L's.
No, I believe man.
I ain't grow this shit for no reason.
I've had that power joke in the tuck for about 20 minutes, and you just completely flipped it. Like,
I'm from Chicago. I grew up at Patrick Beverly. We played 94 feet.
Yo, when he had that rebuttal, he had Aaron like this. Like
that's a fact.
Bro, my wife get these jokes too, so it's all
she
good.
got to.
My wife.
She got to.
Damn.
My wife hates when I
gotta take it over. Hey, blame your ancestors.
Hey man, so, I mean, slavery was pretty whack, if I do say so myself.
There we go.
I agree. I agree.
Quite not good.
It wasn't good. You don't approve. You didn't approve.
It wasn't pleasant at all. No.
I didn't approve.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be kind of awkward because when I be hanging with my wife and her sister-in-law, because my wife's sister is literally our next door neighbor. They live right next door.
Hey.
And like we see some shit like on the news of white people, especially when it was like racially unmotivated, they kind of look at me like, I bet this.
What you looking at me for? Look at each other. I didn't do it. Always looking at a black person when some shit happened. Fuck you looking at me for?
This is kind of part of y'all's history, man. This is like
y'all did this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all aren't co-signing this.
Yeah, no, for sure. We appreciate our allies and shit. I think that's it. I think we wrapped that shit up. That was great.
He said that was great.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, man, but good God.
I'm gonna have
kids, man. Them niggas bad.
I can't wait.
Kids.
Bro, I'm pretty sure most of our views, at least on like the podcast, like Apple and stuff, they come from me because I stay listening to our shit. I don't care.
Hold on. Shout out to my nigga Luke. My nigga Luke, low key potted me being at 70% of the time because of my nigga Luke. Luke hit me up like, hey, bro, I need that hour, 2 hours for work, bro. Y'all gonna do this Drake shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, say less. I got you.
That's a bet. That's dope.
I got you. Shout out to my nigga Luke, man.
Yeah,
I got it.
For sure. Well, we done wrap that up.
Yeah.
It's been a dope show.
If you don't know what I got on, loandclothing.com.
Is that really?
Yo, does he still have that other?
I was about to say, what the fuck?
I wish.
Didn't he have that other clothing brand, Hidden Label? Does he still sell that? Like,
I thought that shit was cool.
That joke was fire, and it just after the LOM battle with Math, that one disappeared. And I was kind of like,
Hollow to him.
You know,
that battle was ass. Split
I never watched
the most terrible angle of all time.
Yeah, I never watched.
I hate Math Off.
I don't watch.
Math Off and Snake Eyes. Two
I
battles
don't watch.
hate.
I don't watch. You gotta
to.
pay me a significant amount to watch a Math Hoffa battle on purpose.
You gotta pay me a significant amount to watch a Hollow battle unless it's Loaded Lux versus Hollow.
Get the fuck out of here, Chief.
Come on,
Your ass
bro.
don't know battle rap. You tweaking.
Come on,
you
bro.
messed up on.
Don't talk. I've been here before you niggas. Stop playing with me, man.
That don't mean nothing.
Talk.
Like
Bob McAdoo was here before niggas. That
I
nigga's
got the
not
right
better
to
than
be
Shaq.
wrong and everything, nigga.
about that shit.
Nigga, I done been through. Nigga, I had to find the battles, nigga. I had to find the battles.
If you guys don't stop arguing amongst yourselves, the white people will continue to prosper.
And on that
Hey,
note,
on me. On fucking me.
yeah.
Anyway,
Bad black, shot black.
salute to everybody tuning in, man. All the Twitter, BRC, everybody, man. I just sincerely
Every
appreciate
fucking
y'all.
name. I think I'm a part of the crew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Salute to Play the Five podcast. Shout out to the nigga
fire.
Ewok on the last show. The nigga said, "What album would you introduce somebody for hip hop?" The nigga said the Carter 2. Almost bought the nigga like
He won.
a t-shirt. Like I was
He
just
won.
like, I like this nigga. Like
That song off the album. That song off the album. That
What?
song off the album. Carter 2. That song off the album.
Hit him up on the mob.
The Mob is like my personal favorite just for
BMJ.
rapping.
That's
but,
Carter
like,
1.
No, that Birdman Jr. is most definitely Carter 1.
That's Carter 1.
That's Carter 1.
I was
That's
just
what. That's what.
thirsty to say
but-
That's what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
about to say.
Only
Yeah.
keep the survivors kill if the elements don't murder you.
Nah,
the
it's
riders will.
talk that
For
shit.
real.
Nah, it's Hustler's music, Carter 2.
I just listened to that
That's
shit
what
today.
I'm saying.
It's
When it
Hustler's
comes to
music,
the
Carter
spitting,
2.
The Mob. When
It's
it comes
Hustler's
when it comes to spitting, the Mob. When it comes to the song, Hustler music. That
Spitting is outro, low key.
yeah. But
Go back to the outro,
like it
Carter
maybe
2.
know, but I let the kid
Bad.
live.
I'm gonna go listen to
And
all
people
that
say
shit.
that I am a kid still because the little nigga still ride
Still
on
ride
big
on
wheels.
big
Yeah,
wheels.
that's the coldest song he's ever created in his entire
That boy
life.
said, "You lemon meringue, apple, custard, cherry
Cherry
jelly.
jelly. Don't make me get the
biscuit
What?
bus."
Okay, are y'all repeating Fireman?
No,
That's
Birdman
BMJR.
Jr.
No, that's
Not at all.
BMJR. That's BMJR. That's my
Okay.
favorite song.
Track
Oh no,
overall.
Fireman
All
is
time.
Meatball Lamborghini top spaghetti seats right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Meatball Lamborghini top spaghetti.
That
Seats
dude
right
had that's
through.
the street
20
lit
to
when that
shoot.
single dropped though.
Hell,
Like,
boy, we gonna turn this bitch to a Wayne podcast.
Listen, I damn near lost
This
my
shit
Wayne
be
card
Wayne's
just
World
now.
too,
I'm
nigga.
like, BMJI is definitely Carter 1. What is wrong with you,
Yeah,
Hollywood?
no, you tweaking.
What is
I
wrong
just
with
listened
you?
to that bitch today, nigga. On God,
Bro, if you go to my, you
So
know,
what's
you can
on
do like the
Carter
most
2 then?
Carter 2 got the mob.
The
Hit 'em
Mob,
up.
Money
That's
on My
right,
Mind.
Money on My
Up
Mind would
Familia.
probably be my favorite.
Money
Money
on
on
My
My Mind
Mind.
is crazy.
I think Carter 2. for
Best
me,
rapper
Money on My Mind.
alive. In
Yeah,
which
but-
he really tried to talk to niggas, and I agreed with him at the time.
But BMJR on Carter 1's that's
That was his
that's
lane.
That's song.
Wayne, Cash Money Millionaires on that track on that
The Heat.
track.
The
Oh, we
Heat
just
is
starting a
very
whole
underrated.
Oh,
We can do that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Heat.
The heat of burning bruises on my hip this year.
We about to get
Dressed
into this.
in all black and my
Hey,
gun
Liz,
the same
I'll
color.
be here for
Murder
another
my
45
enemies.
minutes.
We in this music bag.
Turn this shit off. You get off of
We
it.
ain't
You
got
gonna
to.
run this
We
bitch
don't
for
have
4
to.
hours, nigga.
We don't have
This
to.
bitch gonna be 4
We
hours.
don't have to. We can press stop and record. I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
nigga, that's
Just
a whole
talk about
nother
Wayne.
pod, nigga.
I
What?
can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
Wayne-
Yeah, my wife will
World,
most
nigga.
definitely be like, you
Yeah.
said 8:30.
My wife already came. My wife
Yeah,
already
yeah,
came
okay.
down and gave me the people's eyebrows. So.
All right, bet. So we out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love. Shout out to Les. Shout out my nigga Just Calvin. Shout out my nigga Aaron. Salute to Play the Five podcast. Go subscribe and tune in. They have excellent content. I wouldn't
Yes.
co-sign it if they
Yes,
did.
absolutely.
So, and my nigga Hollywood, as usual. You know where he from.
Chicago.
You can't see
shout
it if you're not watching, but he's pulling up the
I'm from
Bulls jacket.
Chicago, Illinois.
Chirac.
60617. No, not Chirac from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah,
We don't do the negativity over here.
Yeah.
White man.
I'm from
That's
Detroit, not Detroit.
And
Not
that's why
die.
I'm so happy to be on here to learn.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
There you go. Each one
Y'all
teach one.
stay up, man.
Yeah. Midwest in the building.
In the building. The
For
movie.
sure, man. Appreciate y'all. Bless.